Now, I believe I have to hand it over to. Yeah, Stuart. I don't mind it. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Well, I was hoping Paul's speech, so I wouldn't be quite as good, so that mine would look a little bit better. I think you might have shown me up. I won't keep you too long, sorry, telling cliche jokes, because there's four rather nervous people stood over there whose job that is. There are some things that I would like to say, though. Firstly, on behalf of me and my new wife, Laura, that's what you cheer. I'd like to say thanks very much to Paul for his kind words and obviously his little presentation. It's fantastic, and obviously I wasn't aware of it, but the helicopter and everything, thanks very much to Paul and Jane. It was unbelievable. I can't even describe how good it was.
Well done, Paul.
I'd also like to say thanks very much to Paul and Jane for all their hard work over the last 18 months. Sad living, Paul.
You've had your bit, Paul.
Today just wouldn't have been possible without all of their help and support, and so for that I'd like to say thanks very much. I'd also like to thank Paul and Jane for their support over the years. They've been fantastic, and they've always been there for me when I needed any advice or any help, or they've been like parents to me for the last 8 years. So thank you very much for that. I also remember when I was a poor student down at university, and Jane was kind enough to send food parcels down to me, so I didn't go hungry. And yeah, they've been absolutely amazing. They've made me feel really welcome in their family. I know everybody says it, but I can't express how much it means to me, how you've made me feel. I feel personally like we've been a family for the last 8 years, and today is just sort of confirmation of that. So thanks very much. And I'd just like to present Jane with some flowers, if that's okay. Just to say thanks very much for all your work over the last 18 months, and obviously thank you for welcoming me into the family. So. I'd also like to thank my parents as well, obviously, without whom I wouldn't be here, and needless to say, I do feel very privileged to have parents like these. They've also been there for me every step of the way, and I couldn't have asked for any more, so thank you very much for that. I'd also like to present Mum with a bouquet of flowers, if that's okay, just as a thank you for everything you've helped out with the wedding and the last few years. So we have a little round of applause. I know Paul's thanked all of you guys for coming here today. I just wanted to sort of echo what he said, because without you guys here, it wouldn't have been possible. It's been amazing seeing you all, and it was amazing seeing you from about 500 feet all the way down to about 10 feet. They've been fantastic in organising that, and you guys for coming as well, and making the day so special. I'd like to say as well at this point that having everybody in the room that me and Laura sort of love and care about, and that means so much to us. It means so much to have you here today to celebrate, and obviously have some friends and family who couldn't make it. It wouldn't be the same without you. And having everybody here today is just about the greatest thing that I could have asked for. Really. And that leads me nicely on to the greatest person that I could ever imagine, which is my beautiful wife, Laura.
Oh.
Now, 18 months ago when we got engaged, Laura asked me if I wanted to know anything about the dress or the makeup or the hair, and I absolutely categorically said no. I didn't want to know anything. I wanted it to be a surprise. But when Laura walked down the aisle earlier, it made me realise that seeing Laura in that dress, the dress is just a dress, whether it's on a hanger or in a magazine, But when Laura put it on this morning, it made her my bride. And
Stop.
basically, you can't put that on a hanger, you can't put that in a magazine, and you can't display that in a shop window. So,
Oh, mate.
I'll never forget the feeling that I seeing it for the first time and seeing it now. So, yeah. I just want to say as well, me and Laura met many years ago, and we started out life as friends. And back then, she was the best friend I could ever imagine. And this was before we started going out. And I just wanted to say that even now, you're the best friend I could ever hope for, now and always. So thank you very much for that. Paul picked up on a couple of things about sort of my work and, you know, sort of the success I've had so far, which I think he's bigging me up a little bit more than I warrant. But I just wanted to say that I've been with Laura 8 years now, and every meaningful and significant thing that I've ever done in life, Laura's been there for me. And I just wanted to thank her for her love and support throughout the whole thing, none of which I could have achieved without her by my side. And so, again, I'm so thankful and so grateful to you for that. We've had some very memorable experiences, Greece being one of them, which Paul just mentioned. That is a night that I will never forget, both for the celebrations, the phone call, the whole holiday. It was absolutely amazing. And I remember specifically, we were on a yacht sailing around the Mediterranean, and the chap that we sailed the yacht into harbour, and Laura was sunbathing on deck, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It was at that point that I knew that I'd be stood here today delivering this speech, and it was the most unbelievable experience that I'd ever had. And again, I just want to say thank you for all your love and support so far. Words will never be able to describe really what Laura means to me. I'm doing my best here, but I'd just like to say, Laura, I will spend the rest of my life trying to show you how much you mean to me. Laura also touched on it, and I just wanted to say again, thank you so much to our bridesmaids on the day. Jessica and Isabel have been superb throughout the whole thing. Join the church as well, they were fantastic. And Amy as well, obviously, for organising all this hen do, but more specifically for bringing it back in one piece. And I'd just like to say that Amy is also the best sister-in-law that I could ever imagine. So, thank you very much. At this point, I'd just like to propose a toast to the bridesmaids for everything that they've done. So if you could all raise your glasses and give a toast to Amy, Isabel and Jessica. Well, I think I've kept you long enough, and I'm struggling now. I'm getting a bit emotional, so I'll hand you across. I'll hand you across to my entourage. Best men, that was it. And they've been absolutely brilliant today. I just want to say, chaps, thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you. And thank you so much for paying for everything. It really is. I thought you said. Okay, I'll hand you across to the best man now. So thank you very much for listening to me.